Hello and welcome to IB Times TV. I'm Sally Turner, joined here today with media and culture editor Ellen Killeran to give us some more analysis on Breaking Bad. Okay, Ellen, how did the ending show what the creators wanted us to see about their representation of women?
Well, I have to say I was a little bit disappointed that it ended kind of on a weak note for a lot of the main female characters. And I thought that we could have seen a little bit more complexity in the end of their stories and a little bit more of an idea of what was going to happen to those who survived. As for Lydia, she was a criminal, and she was a violent criminal, and she definitely deserved to die. But I also was hoping that we might see another layer to her that wasn't this very stereotypical, hysterical woman that she had been portrayed as all along. In the end, she didn't outsmart anyone, and I was even though she was such a villain, I was kind of hoping that we would see that. And I also was really surprised and disappointed that we didn't see more of Marie in the finale. It was as though once Hank was out of the picture, so was Marie, and I thought that was. I think that they missed something there, because I think that a lot of people are interested in Marie, and especially what she might have been capable of doing in the emotional state that she might have been in. But all we saw was a brief phone conversation that she had with Skylar, and it didn't tell us anything about her. And I thought that was kind of a missed opportunity.
Speaking of Skylar, Anna Gunn, the actress who plays the character, has said that she's got hate mail on social media, even death threats from her character. Do you think the writers wanted us to hate her?
I know a lot of people feel that the writers did want us to hate her, but it's hard for me to really get behind that, because I didn't hate her. If they were trying to make the audience hate her, it didn't really work for me. I thought that she was a very dynamic, very complex character, and I was really on her side. I think there's an argument that some people have made that she had to be made an unlikable character because she and Walt were at odds with each other so much. So in order to stay rooting for Walt, you had to kind of hate Skylar. But I don't agree that that's necessary, and I think if you just take a look at The Sopranos, you can see that that can work without having to make one of them an unattractive character.
And what is the significance of Walt giving the money to Walt Jr.?
Well, Walt had a very good practical reason for the way that he left that money to Walt Jr. via Gretchen and Elliot Schwartz. That was very smart. But and also, Skylar had said to him, even in that very episode after that scene happened, that she didn't want his money. But I do feel like he could have made a little bit more of an effort to make sure that Walt Jr. shared that money with Skylar and with Holly, his younger sister. I didn't see any reason. Walt Jr. is a really, really nice kid, and I'm sure he would do the right thing. But I didn't see any reason why Walt couldn't have earmarked some of that money for Holly specifically.
And Breaking Bad is still up for an Emmys next year, and we've got the Saul Goodman spin-off coming up. So will we ever stop talking about Breaking Bad, or has it made this much of an impact on television?
I think we'll stop talking about Breaking Bad when we stop talking about The Sopranos, and as we've seen in this interview, we can't stop talking about that either. I think that it really has raised the expectations of what television is capable of even further in a way that The Sopranos had. So I think it's going to be part of the cultural dialogue for a very long time.
So do you think in that way it's kind of changed television?
Yeah, I do. I think that it has further pushed television into the more cinematic arena and kind of closed the divide between television and film.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ellen.
Thank you.